Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica and today I'm doing a video on winter date ideas and what I would wear to them. Let's just do a little shout out to this new but temporary filming setup. I'm in my new apartment. This is my first real video filmed in here. If you guys saw my last video, it was a vlog about moving, so go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But I am back with your regularly scheduled programming. I decided to sit and think about a couple of actually good and unique-ish winter date ideas that you guys can do and put on your bucket lists. And also, I wanted to give you guys some fashion inspo because this is also really fun to think about. Let's just get right into it. The first date idea I have is glass blowing. So the vibe I was thinking for the glass blowing date is very relaxed, cool, artistic 2000s vibes. Imagine yourself as someone who has an art studio and is 25 and lives in New York City in the year 2008 maybe? I don't know if I'm pegging that correctly, but what I was going for is sweatery tops with interesting silhouettes. So things that are off the shoulder, asymmetrical, things that have interesting draping, maybe some of the back is shown. I think a lot of the vibe is very free people-y if you're following. I think overall interesting tops is where it's at for this because you don't want to dress too elaborate for glass blowing. If you don't know what glass blowing is, it is for decorative art glass. You go and there's I've never done it before, but I've kind of seen it. There's really hot glass and it's on this big stick, and then you can use tools and all these things to kind of shape the glass and mold it, and it's just really cool and interesting. I have kind of always wanted to do it, so I think that's a perfect winter date idea too because winter is freezing cold and I think the glass blowing is a pretty hot environment. The next idea I have is going to the botanical garden. If you have not been to an arboretum botanical garden before, usually there are indoor portions that you can go to. I've been to a couple in my life. When I lived in Pittsburgh, I went to Phipps Conservatory a good couple of times. I love it there, it's fantastic. Great recommendation if you are near the Pittsburgh area. But the botanical garden is great because again, it's indoors. It's kind of warm and humid, and it's exciting because the plants are beautiful and kept alive and they're blooming. And so it really is a very refreshing and unique kind of date to go on. Botanical garden is fun because it's kind of like one of those museum-y dates where you can walk around, look at things, and then discuss them, and you have a shared experience. Kind of same thing with glass blowing too, but glass blowing is more of an activity. This is more of a day where you can kind of walk and talk and get to know them. So this could be good for an earlier stage date too. But okay, what I would wear. So given that it's indoors, but still not totally an indoors date, I would probably dress more characteristically wintry here. Some of the inspo I have saved are jackets, especially brown jackets, and lots of scarves. So I think the scarves are essential and they are the key cornerstone of these outfits because with just the brown jackets and that earthy color tone, I feel you're still leaning very fall. But then with the scarves and the winter accessories, that's where you're really pushing it more into the winter fashion category. And I think that's what's really exciting and unique about these outfit ideas. Yeah, I really particularly love this girl with the colorful striped scarf. I think that is so cute. I actually have this pin now on my personal style inspiration board too because it's seriously such a good outfit. And sorry, I'm literally looking down because I'm looking at my Pinterest board on my lap. But yeah, super cute. I would definitely lean more into that cute wintry vibe. Also, because if you are going in winter, a lot of these botanical gardens, arboretums do have special winter displays as well, and some of them are outdoors. So you want to be prepared for all the situations you can encounter on this date, basically. The next winter date idea I have is going to a special performance of perhaps a ballet or maybe some kind of theater show or even the opera. The fashion inspo that I kind of have for this, especially if it's the ballet in particular, is almost outfits that kind of have a callback to some classic ballet fashion elements. So maybe ribbony tops, open backs, but not too open. I guess elegant. Elegant is really just the vibe. So I have this one picture of the shirt that I love. As you can see, it's kind of like the halter and it has the ribbons that tie. And I think that ribbon is so ballet forward. And then I have this photo of the woman wearing, I don't know if it's I think it's a skirt and a top, but she has this top with an open back, but the fact that the rest of it is kind of like a clinging to the body, like long sleeve, kind of reminds me of ballet clothes as well. And also the color palette of the black shirt with the light skirt. So that is definitely the vibe I'd go for. I'd lean into that ballet aesthetic if you're going to the ballet or another type of elevated performance like that, because I think it's so chic and perfect for winter. Next is a chill, very chill type date idea. You can invite them over to roast marshmallows indoors. I thought of this idea because it's just something that I really want to do. But I'm thinking the vibe for this, you don't want to be totally slob because it is like, you know, a date, but I'm thinking the vibe really needs to be structured based off the silhouette. Don't wear regular sweatpants, don't wear regular leggings. What I would suggest, and I'm loving this right now, is these fold over straight leg yoga pants. I think they are so cute. I think almost all, if not all of the photos I have saved here are of someone wearing those pants, because I think that's what really is tying the outfit together. And then, of course, as you know, my personal style always leans more of like that boho, granola-y, like summery vibe. And so I like those more washed out color sweatshirts as well. You can see the blue one I have saved here is definitely within my color palette, definitely something that I would personally wear. So that's the vibe I'd go for if I was just at home, like roasting marshmallows, maybe even baking, doing that kind of a date. Now, on a sort of similar-ish note, how about going to a cooking class? I think this is super cool, and it's indoors. I think classes are fun because it's that shared learning experience, and also it can be fun too if you're going to a class where other people are attending. You know, it kind of has that group dynamic, and it just kind of changes things up a little bit. And I also think that cooking class, like those kinds of activity dates, can be done at any stage along of like your dating journey with a person. So anyways, what I would wear to a winter cooking class date, I love these like baby doll tops with the ties. So I have two examples here that I'm showing you guys. They're so pretty, they're so 2000s. I know like they're coming back, but I don't think they're like too universally loved and too trendy yet. And I think it would actually look really cute styled with this other photo I have here with like a jean skirt and then cute pattern tights. And I love the way this girl has her boots and her like white socks poking out on top. I think that actually really adds the winter element that we're looking for in this winter date outfit. I'm actually wearing like a baby doll top right now, in case you didn't notice. Next is a concert, and I know that's like very vague, but I'm imagining like a smaller venue, like a little more intimate type of concert. Still probably something like, I don't know, I like rock, so this is kind of like more that vibe and that aesthetic, but I'm thinking like silhouettes that really elongate your body. So more tailored straight leg pants, jackets with long sleeves, layering. I know that probably all sounds really basic, but you'll see in these examples, I'm thinking about a lot more of a refined and elegant, very put together, but also still edgy look. I love, especially actually this one girl's, I don't know if they're like pants or some kind of tights or something. I guess they're pants. They're kind of like lace, almost like tights, but they're straight leg and they look really cool. But I'm also loving the belts that these other girls have. I'm loving the pointed toe shoes with the long pants. I think that also helps elongate the silhouette, and that definitely helps totally go all into that more tailored, refined look that this idea I'm kind of formulating has. Next winter date idea I have is sledding. This is great because, you know, it depends on the weather, but it's a very cute, spontaneous thing to do. So this is what I'd wear if I was going on a sledding date. I feel like I'm really drawn to bright colors in snow, and I'm also drawn to patterns. I feel like camo type patterns have been trending a lot over the recent years, and I'm actually kind of into them just recently. So I think a camo jacket is cute, like a sweatshirt. And I also think, you know, like those really bright, maybe sometimes slightly muted colors, like this girl's wearing like a magenta-y sweater underneath her puffer jacket I'm showing you, stuff like that. And then I also wanted to show this other picture of this girl with her hair in two beautiful long braids, because I just think that is a really cute winter hairstyle that I haven't seen a lot personally. So keeps your hair out of your face, keeps you good for doing those outdoor activities, but it still is unique and very pretty and feminine. My next winter date idea is going to an art museum. This is a date that can be done any time of the year, but I think winter is good because, again, very indoors, very warm and cozy. I have a very specific thing you can see I'm going for here, which is I love the bright red cardigan, especially if it has just like that one button on the top and just goes down. This is a look I'm obsessed with. I think it was really trendy over the past year. I still haven't bought the red cardigan, but I would like to for work. And yeah, I think it's so pretty. I think red in winter is great, especially if you're surrounded by snow. You're gonna give cardinal, but like in the cutest, best way. So yeah, pop of color I think is so cool, especially in the art museum too. Like, girl, you are the art. the cardigan outfit too. With that being the centerpiece, it can be dressed down or dressed up. So as you can see, I have the one girl, she's just wearing like a white top underneath and then jeans. That's probably how I would wear it. But then we have this other girl, she's wearing like a black dress and then loafers. I don't like loafers, so maybe like Mary Jane's would be cute. I don't know about boots with that outfit, but again, you could wear a dress and like kind of dress it up more. But the red cardigan I think is so pretty. We still need to take advantage of the red cardigan while it's popular, because I'm really into it all of a sudden. And yeah, if someone asks me to go to the art museum, you know what I'm wearing. We're already at the end. I did go ahead and save the best for last, my favorite date idea. If someone asked me what I want to do, this is what I would tell them. I want to go to a jazz club. Never done anything like that before, but I think it is so freaking cool. And so hopefully my outfits, I'm sure you guys are reflecting that vibe as well. So some of these are kind of similar to the concert vibe that I had in terms of having that more elegant, refined look. But I think with the jazz club, I wanted it to almost be a little bit more free and more daring with some of the fashion choices. So like, let me go through and explain. First, I think like playing with different lines on your body is really cool for the jazz club idea, because again, I just think jazz is like a very like free, sorry, not to like sit on my throne right now. This chair is very comfortable. Anyways, I think jazz is a very cool, free form thing. Like again, cool, like cool girls listen to jazz and go to jazz clubs. So that's really what I was trying to harp on when I was thinking about these outfits. So I want to talk about this one where it's kind of like a halter, like turtleneck top. I think that's really cool, and with the hair up, that I feel like complements having a top like that really well. And then she is wearing kind of wide leg pants. I feel like that's sick. And then I have the outfit idea of wearing that off the shoulder, like kind of cuffed sweater top. I know it's really similar to the ones I showed in the glass blowing portion as well, but in this version it is dressed up a little bit more with heels. Again, like just playing with different things. So this is kind of like a corset top in this one photo, and then with the nicer tailored pants and the pointed heels again. And then, you know, you can even maybe opt for a little black dress. That would be cool. And then lastly, I really wanted to show this picture again. Kind of looks like the concert date outfits that I showed you guys, but I like this one again because it's more daring. It has like an off the shoulder, like straight neck, black lace top. But I feel like it is just suited for that jazz club environment, depending on exactly where you go, of course. So I really hope you guys saw the vision with those. Please let me know what outfit was your favorite and what date idea was your favorite. I had a lot of fun doing this video. If you haven't seen it, I did one of these for fall as well, and I had a great time putting that together too. And I'm thinking, you know, for spring and summer, why not also bring this video topic back and share my ideas for those as well. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you did. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.